It's another windy day here at Overdevest Nurseries. It's a nice sunny day and it's nice to be outside here in early spring, but in a way that's okay that the wind's blowing, because I'm going to talk about these little garden pinks which have really got their ancestry in open areas that gets a fair bit of wind. But before I deal with the varieties in particular, I'd like to invite you to think about subscribing to our channel, because we're busy posting new videos all the time, showing you some of the plants that we grow here on our nursery, ones that have been especially selected for their suitability for our region. That's the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic state. Ones that are available through a network of garden centers throughout our region, ones that are firmly rooted in your community, in your neighborhood, and staffed by experts who know very well what does and does not do well in your neighborhood. And here, as I said, I wanted to show you a couple of little garden pinks. First of all, there's this little tiny compact growing one here that's called Mountain Frost Pink PomPom. Only grows about 4 inches or so high by about 10 inches and is covered with lots of these gorgeous semi-double little deep pink purplish colored flowers. Really cute and a lovely little spreader for going over the edges of beds and borders. But the one I want to really concentrate most on is this beautiful variety here, which is called Starburst. Now this one, as you see, is really something, especially when you zoom in close to the flowers and you see these gorgeous picotee flowers that are a mixture of red and pink and white with frilly edges, semi-double flowers, and also ones that have the most fantastic fragrance. And then when I zoom back here and you see the clumps that are covered with lots of flower buds, I think you can get some idea of just how free flowering this variety is and how valuable it is for position somewhere in a sunny, well-drained site. It's a great little plant to pop in at the fronts of beds and borders. Would make a lovely addition too to container gardens, but would be really nice on raised beds and rockeries, sloping hillsides, basically anywhere where you're able to both smell the beautiful fragrance, the lovely clove fragrance that comes from these flowers, but also be able to get down close and to see the detail that is really a gorgeous pattern that happens with all of these little flowers. And then just imagine what would happen if you went out and picked a few of these and put them in a bud vase, because of course these little garden pinks are related to the carnations, and like all the members in that family, make really good long-lasting cut flowers. Not big, it's true. This one will only be about 8 inches high by about the same wide, but it will produce nice, strong, sturdy stems, as you see, and carry lots of flowers on it, starting in early summer and then keeping going through sporadically right through the summer, and sometimes even producing a burst into the fall. But the strongest burst of flowering is going to be in the early part of the year. So give it a sunny, well-drained spot and you'll have lots of these gorgeous little picotee flowers that are beautiful both to see if you mass them in a larger group, or if you get down and you've just got one plant in a container or at the front or the side of a path, or perhaps edging alongside a path or a rockery, anywhere where you're going to be able to enjoy these gorgeous little flowers. Introduced, developed and bred by John Wetman when he was running Wetman Pinks in Devon in England. This is probably one of, as far as I'm concerned, one of his nicest hybrids. He selected this one in 2002 and we've been growing it now for many years and we absolutely love it. This is definitely a gorgeous little Dianthus that's well worth your while planting, because I think you're really going to enjoy all of these fabulously patterned flowers and also the lovely bluish green foliage that is semi-evergreen too. This is Dianthus Starburst, a beautiful little tight, compact, free flowering garden pink.